What is up, everybody? MysterySchooler here. We're back with another presentation. Today we're doing the demon Kabandha, also known as, in his celestial form, Vishvavasu or Danu. You guys are going to have to bear with me here on the pronunciations of things because not my language, but I'm going to try our best, okay? Bear with me here. How is everyone today? Thank you so much for coming. Let's just jump right into it, huh? It's a pretty big presentation. You can read the story from the Ramayana. It's a much bigger story, but we're just featuring on the demon Kabandha. Kabandha. I sure hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. The Mahabharata describes him thus. Kabandha was as big as a mountain, dark as a black cloud, with pointed hairs all over his body, and looked fierce, with a voice as loud as thunder. He had an eye on his stomach, round and yellow, emitting a glare like a fire flame. Looking wicked, he thrust his big tongue out of his huge mouth, licking the sides. Ooh, we got a ferocious demon here. There's some depictions of him right here. Here's some later ones, but you know, it's his arms aren't coming out of his sides here, but yeah. The Ramayana narrates that Kabandha was born as a Gandharva, celestial musician, named Vishvavasu. Oh, so he was an angel, basically. Okay. It's starting to sound a little familiar here. He was the son of Sri and was also known as Danu. Vishvavasu performed penance and got the boon of immortality from the creator god Brahma. He became arrogant due to his boon and attacked Indra, the god king of heaven. Which god king of heaven, Indra, you know, he uses lightning. Sound familiar, anybody? Zeus much? Huh? The more you study mythology, the more you realize these are coming from the same source. That's my opinion. Moving on. There's Indra right there. He's got his unusual bone weapon. He forges in another story. Very Zeus-like. He's even the king of the gods, just like Olympus, right? Now, here's a real statue of what we're about to describe here. I would debate if this is a statue altogether. This was what presentation's about. Indra used his celestial weapon, the Vajra, also known as the Thunderbolt, and drove Vishvavasu's head and thighs into his body. Vishvavasu pleaded that he be given a way to find and eat food. Upon Vishvavasu's beseeching, Indra gave him 2 long arms and a mouth on his belly. So he was cursed with a mouth on his belly, huh? Kind of sounds like the cursing the serpent to crawl in its stomach, right? This makes a lot more sense, but Indra also decreed that Kabandha would regain his original form when Rama severs his arms. And if you guys want to look more into these Vajras being real things, there's another image here. Check this out. Nothing to see here, folks. Anyways, moving on. The Ramayana narrates Rama, his consort Sita, and his brother Lakshmana, were exiled to the forest for a 14-year period. While in the forest, Sita was kidnapped by the demon king Ravana. Rama was informed of Sita's fate by the dying vulture Jatayu. There's Jatayu right there. Other depictions of him would be like in Majora's Mask, the vulture that takes your stuff, takes your sword and stuff. Yeah, that's inspired by Jatayu here. Who had been mortally wounded in trying to save her. Searching for Sita, Rama and Lakshmana reached the Krauncha forest where Kabandha dwelt. So they're going to the demon's house right now, guys. Shit's gonna go down. Oh, there's homeboy kidnapping his girl, Sita. and is injuring the vulture or crow. Suddenly, Kabandha appeared before them. The demon blocked the path of the brothers, who tried to escape by taking a different route, but were finally caught by Kabandha. The demon grabbed Rama in his right arm and Lakshmana in his left. Finding themselves helpless in Kabandha's clutches, Lakshmana appeals to Rama to escape and find Sita, leaving him behind as a sacrifice to the demon. Rama consoled him. Don't trip, bro. We got this. Boom. This picture's from another part of the story, the Ramayana, when he's gonna raise an army of 8 men. Yeah, that's the true story of Son Goku. If you guys like Dragon Ball Z, that's where that all comes from. Lord Rama's bridge was built by this monkey race he made here to save his girl. Anyways, another part of the story, another part of the Ramayana we're not going to get into today. It's a very big book, or whatever. Kabandha declared that he was extremely hungry and asked them who they were who had come to sate his hunger. At this time, Lakshmana realized that the strength of the demon lay in his hands and suggested that they cut off the demon's hands. Annoyed by the brothers' conversation, Kabandha decided to eat them at once and drew them closer to his mouth. The brothers drew their swords and quickly cut off the arms of the demon, who fell down with a mighty roar. Just as prophesied, huh, guys? There's Rama. Rama's a badass. Rama's the original Avatar, you know what I'm saying? The fallen Kabandha again asked for the names of his vanquishers. Lakshmana introduced himself and Rama and asked the demon who he was. Kabandha narrated his story to the brothers and declared that he recognized Rama by the very fact that Rama had severed his arms, as prophesied. Kabandha requested that Rama perform his cremation rites, offered him what information he could, and then died. Oh, that's it, guys. That's what happened to him. The end. Psych. The brothers burnt Kabandha's corpse on a funeral pyre. As the pyre was lit, Kabandha's demon form melted, and from the flames Vishvavasu rose up in the air in his celestial form. Oh, see? He got another chance, guys. He got arrogant with his boon and tried to clap up Indra, but you know what? He got to come back in his celestial form. He learned his lesson. Dressed in spotless garments and finery, as a chariot from heaven appeared to get him. See, they even came to pick him up, dude. Vishvavasu told the brothers that to fight calamity, there are 6 ways, one of which is to nurture a friendship with someone who is in trouble. He advised the brothers to find the monkey king Sugriva, who would guide them in the quest for Sita. Yeah, all right, Kabandha. You made it back, dude. He lived as a demon, suffered, came back as an angel. Sometimes we get a second chance. That's right, guys. I'm going to cut my mic now. We're going to end with thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you.